Hey folks, this video is about the movie Lost Boys that came out in 1986. It's a cheesy vampire movie, but it's a good cheesy vampire movie. A lot better than Twilight. I ever watched the two crappy sequels than, all the rest of Twilight, Spike Lee Angel, I always want to joke about, I always want to see like Lost Boys vampire versus the Twilight vampire. It'd be a massacre. The movie will last like, 30, less than 30 seconds. Just massacre and then them dance around the bodies or teabagging them at the end or something. But it's very it takes place in Santa Cruz, but they had to change the name because Santa Cruz refused to have a violent movie named after them. But kind of stupid because everybody knows the boardwalk and where the location is. The location is still there. The grandpa's house was the clubhouse. They kind of made it look like a house, but it was a clubhouse built around the 1907 era. Got a little damage during earthquakes and stuff like that. Boardwalk is still there. The little spoiler right now, if you watch the carousel scene when they introduce the vampires, they die in sync every time you see them. Not much has changed since it changed. The carousel is a landmark. Same as the Grizzly, the Rock Coaster, whatever you call it, the Big Dipper, is a landmark. So there have been some changes. The comic store, the real comic store, got damaged during the '89 earthquake, so look at a different location. But you can look it up, and this is maybe see the guy who was the extra in the movie, or but they make it sound like and the bridge was not filmed. The bridge scene, they're holding on the bridge, that was not filmed at the boardwalk. The bridge right next to it. A lot of people think it, but it was filmed in Southern California near Magic Rock or something. Magic something Green Park, who knows? Off I-5, who knows? You gotta look up yourself, you know what I mean? Don't be lazy. I mean, it has, when their band was named after one of the quotes, Death by Stereo. Look them up, great band. Great name for a band, Death by Stereo. And like great, stories about it. But originally it was supposed to be like a kid story. I always questioned the two Frog Brothers and Corey's characters. These 15-year-olds, I think they're playing a bunch of 9 or 10-year-olds and stuff. That's my guess. Always curious why the one boy has a bunch of half-naked pictures of guys on his wall. Nothing wrong. Just always been curious, stuff like that. But originally it was supposed to be a kid movie. It was supposed to be more like Peter Pan. Why Peter Pan never got old because he's always a vampire and he's looking for blood, more blood, or something. That's the title. The only thing they changed, everything was changed except for the title. And I encourage watch it. I think it's $3.99 on YouTube. You watch the sequels. I mean, the funny part about the sequel, they show the sax player who played in the first one movie that came home as a fat and he's trying to make money off the streets. The stage was damaged in that earthquake. It's not a original stage. They do have free shows there. I encourage you to watch it. A good movie, cheesy 80s movie, open, little sister, being of the title. So as I always say, if you have more stories in comments or what you think about the movie, or if you know any quotes from it, how much this movie changed your life, please leave a comment down there, and I encourage you to watch it and look at location where they filmed the movie. Okie dokie, because the location is still there. The comic where the video store is on the pier. I think it's some kind of souvenir shop. The comic store has been damaged in that earthquake. It's moved to a different location, but has the original name. Who knows? Me the extra was in the movie. The boardwalk hasn't changed that much. What you've seen in the opening title is pretty much looked the same. There's been some changes there and there, but but if you go to Santa Cruz, encourage you to go there. And I'll make a video about the whole boardwalk, going to boardwalk tips and do's and don'ts. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe, like, and please like or subscribe. Any more subscribers. Alright, bye.